was a way to show respect to the audience and respect your own business. It was a way to protect it.
I am Mr. Richie Moon, and I'm Kayfabe Avenue, and I'm Kayfabe Focus.
It's Kayfabe Avenue. Ladies and gentlemen, heels and faces, casual wrestling fans, and all you smart marks, I'm Kayfabe AJ.
And I'm E.A in the SmackDown War Room Delegation Office.
This is Kayfabe Avenue. As you can see, the Raw delegation I'm representing tonight. This is the draft episode of Kayfabe Avenue. So I don't know if this is a yearly thing. It seems that's the case as far as Fox versus USA, Raw versus SmackDown. Not too sure if NXT is included in this year's draft, but they usually pull from that pool of superstars and throw them across the brands or whatever. So
yeah,
we're doing it tonight. Real War Room. We got our cigars out. We got our drinks. We got our drinks out.
Yeah,
we're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be scrapping. I'm not gonna make it easier for you. So
I got a couple people I'm still from. You gonna get mad. You gonna get mad.
Well, that's the point of the draft, and we didn't tell each other any of our picks going into the show. So
yep.
I don't know who he's gonna choose. He doesn't know who I'm gonna choose.
The rules was 10 from Raw and 5 from NXT calls up on each side. Now, the only thing I want to say that we didn't discuss was if we do call the same person before the other person does,
you have to have
you gotta have a backup. You gotta pick somebody else.
You have to have a backup, and if you don't have a backup, you got to think of one on the spot.
Yep.
So
that's the only rule we made up. Nobody knows each other's nothing.
All right. So like we said, it's gonna be one pick each. We both gonna take turns. 10 picks each from for Raw, 10 picks for SmackDown, and then we're gonna do a little wild card. We're gonna have 5 pick each that we would give to NXT.
Oh, we will call up from NXT.
Yeah, we either call up from NXT or we'll bring to NXT. And then we'll have a couple of people we actually just want to give away.
Yeah, we got 3 trades at the end, and we could always decide to counter offer or just straight no, we don't want that person at all.
Yeah, so no disrespect to any of the following stars in that category, but it's all love. We're gonna have
all love. We still love y'all, man. Relax.
So since Friday Night SmackDown is the actual start of the draft again this year, I mean, come on, USA, fight for yourself. Come on, Raw. So EA,
I got the first pick. Yep, the first draft lottery pick. This guy is an amazing talent. I spoke to my delegators. They don't understand what they've been doing with this guy since he's been called up from NXT. He's amazing.
Now, does your delegation this year include the robot?
Yeah, I have the robot. The robot said whatever. He talked like
Fox robot.
You know what I mean? He's sitting at the round table with us, and he just wants him to finally get on his own lane. My first lottery draft pick is the amazing Angel Garza.
Angel Garza.
He needs to get away from Andrade. He needs to go on his own lane. He will be good for the IC title belt mix with Sami Zayn right now. And I think it's time he needs to come on SmackDown with the big boys.
So you instantly got me pissed.
Because I know it.
Because Garza was definitely on my list towards NXT, but when we get to now I gotta have a wild card. I gotta throw a wild card in there. So
I'm not. Look, none of my draft picks is going down. They coming here. They coming home, baby. They coming over here. They're not going down.
So I had a couple picks for NXT, but we'll get to that. You could just throw some off the top of your head.
All right, we could do that.
So the Raw delegation, we decided We wanted him back. We should have never lost him to you guys at Fox.
Never.
You guys were being greedy as hell. You wanted everybody. You wanted Brock. You wanted this fellow gentleman, the dual personality himself. We're bringing the fun house. We're bringing...
You need the fun house?
We're bringing the Fiend. Come on, he got the color scheme of Raw. He just...
I gotta talk to my delegators. You know why I gotta talk to my delegators? Because he's playing two different characters on both shows. So it might be canceled.
Nah.
He might be canceled.
We're not having that. When Mick Foley got drafted to wherever he was, he would have went with all his personalities. You know what I'm saying? When they tried to have Stardust and Cody on 2 separate brands, they said no.
Okay.
All right, so we're bringing the Fiend home with the first pick for Monday Night Raw. We're going to change up all the stars that need, a little shake-up over here on Raw.
All right. Okay. Well, my second pick, he's another amazing talent. I just think he smiles too much. Apollo Crews.
Ooh.
I want him. I understand.
What's behind bringing Apollo Crews to SmackDown?
I mean, he's another one that's very talented in the ring. Now I'm more intrigued about the story that's going on Raw with him now than I was before. I'm glad that he did get over the hump and win he's a 2-time USA champion.
Yeah.
But I think he's time to step up into the big championship stage. You know what I'm saying? He's been he's been called up for a long minute already.
See, me personally,
enough with the mid-card bullshit.
I don't know if he's ready for the heavyweight. I really don't. I think, honestly, if SmackDown's going to have him, your delegation chose him, my advice to you guys would probably be throw him in the Intercontinental title picture. You guys got a lot of good talent on SmackDown that could actually, help Apollo raise up.
I was also thinking that I would throw him in an AJ Styles program.
Exactly. Unless I took him from you guys.
We'll see.
But no, Apollo Crews, I think just the writers on SmackDown, they got a better feel for characters like Apollo. I think he was kind of underused before, but at the end of the day, it's Vince who gives the push or not, the okay on the push. So I think now that they kind of pulled the trigger on Apollo this year, I think he'll be a good fit on SmackDown. So that was definitely a good choice. And get him away from the Hurt Business. He's been
it's already been a little minute
coming back.
He's a 2-time USA. He doesn't need.
He was a United States champion on Raw, so that's good. So my second pick, I think he definitely got a good advantage of dealing with my first pick the past couple of months. He's been on Raw for the past couple of weeks. It makes sense. I think the storyline on SmackDown kind of ran its course. They didn't know what to do with him the past couple of months. I think they're also keeping him away from Roman. So number 2 pick for Raw is Braun Strowman, who also tonight had a great little back and forth between Keith Lee.
Right.
They had a little brawl, so we want to see that continue on Raw, obviously. So I felt like that was an obvious pick. Not only that, he's been in the Raw underground scene, dominating pretty much on Raw underground, giving Dabo Kato, what's his name?
Yeah, Dabo Kato problems.
Gave him his first loss in underground. So, period. So, Braun Strowman, number 2 pick.
I don't have no problem with that. I spoke to my delegations.
You spoke to the robot? You spoke to the robot?
To the robot.
Robot giving you signals on the left.
They're like, yeah, you can have that one.
the Funhouse puppets have just
but now that and that will also help build Keith Lee. Like, I think that will be a good program for Keith Lee to also get his star bigger.
Honestly, it is the perfect program, especially with Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton trying to kind of cap off their feud, and the direction that might go.
Right. That whoever wins the outcome of these two behemoths will be perfect fit for whoever wins between Randy and Drew. So I'm not even mad at that, and that actually makes a lot of sense. So I'm not mad at that.
All right, so SmackDown is your turn.
I got a call up from NXT.
Call up, let's go. Who you got?
Now you might think I'm jumping the gun here, and it's a female, but this woman got flash. This woman's a worker in the ring. She will actually give a shot in the arm to the women's division on SmackDown because we really don't have nothing going on besides Sasha and Bayley right now. Let's give it up for Shotzi Blackheart.
Ooh. Yeah, honestly, that's a pretty good choice because I feel like she does get a little bit of shine on NXT, but probably not enough. She also got a different look.
Yeah, and her entrance is creative, and her in-ring style is mad creative too. I think she will put on a great match with both women.
She's a good character. She actually, has a big comedy with her mini tank.
Right.
I don't think she will be a fit on Raw with Ruby Riott. They kind of have like the same kind of grunt.
The same kind of look, yeah.
So SmackDown calling Shotzi Blackheart, that's actually
that will be fine.
That's a good look. That's actually a good look, and SmackDown really does need women. So
we need a women. Believe it or not, I got a couple of women here that we need. So I'm just saying my list, but yeah, Shotzi, come play with the big boys on Friday.
Oh, the big boys.
The big boys. Oh, you know what I mean? The filet mignon over here.
The filet mignon. Okay, shouts out to
At the barbecue, we got filet mignon on the grills on SmackDown.
Okay, so
who's your third?
I'm hitting you where it hurts, and this one because I'm not only taking a current star, but someone who could be bigger than he already is. Just started his little run. Just kind of got on his own. Getting on his own too. I want him to stop with the gimmicks. We're gonna change him over here with the Fiend. All right. I'm splitting up a group for you.
Okay.
I'm telling you that right now. Big E over the Raw. Come play with the 3 hours. We'll give you a lot of time over here on USA.
You know what? I'm not even mad. It's his time to put the pancakes away and over here making the cereal run.
You're not gonna have time.
Make it right. Ain't no time for no pancakes no more. I'm tired of you putting pancakes all over my show. So go over there. Best of luck to your career. You better go get the USA. Or it's time for you to step up, man. Go after Drew or Randy. Like you've been proven a lot that you could be a beast.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time for him to break out on his own. But the heel or face, he's a likable person. He already got a character that's great. Doesn't matter what he proved that he was a heel when he was running in Dolph with AJ a long time ago, and he proved that he's a great face running with the New Day. Now you could do now it's time to prove that you could do it by yourself either way. So I'm not even mad. That makes a lot of sense for him to leave.
Not only that, it's like Big E needs a real change. Like let's be realistic. Like right now in the COVID era, they're not traveling. So even if they're away, I mean, they're probably home. They're actually probably home. So he's not with them. But what's a bigger change than just getting him off the show, away from them, get to be around a couple of different people that he hasn't been around in a couple of years, that he didn't really get to rub shoulders with because
work with. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
He was in a tag team position. So I think this makes the perfect sense for Big E, and
I'm not even mad at that.
He's been locked into a battle with Sheamus the past couple of months. Like all the people I feel like who could give him a big run and give him great rivalries and make the best out of him on SmackDown, honestly, are like locked in tag teams or in feuds right now. Me thinking like a Cesaro or like a Shinsuke, but I think one-on-one, he's being a single competitor.
Yeah,
on the Raw.
I wouldn't even be mad at that. That's a great pickup. That's a great pickup for Raw. If they do that one.
Him versus Braun if he comes over. Him versus Keith Lee. Imagine him versus Keith Lee. It'd be great.
That would be a fire.
The strong Dude, remember the 5 count? We might bring the 5 count back.
yeah. Just only for his matches. I ain't mad at that. All right, for my 4th pick, another NXT call-up.
Okay.
You
trying to raid the well.
We about the talent over here on SmackDown. We
about
trying
to raid the well.
We're about the younger talent over here on SmackDown.
Okay.
We build stars over here, baby. This guy has been impressing me a lot recently. He might be probably in a feud now, but I see bigger things going on with him. And this might surprise you too. Dexter Loomis.
Dexter Loomis.
He put on a couple of, I'm not gonna say 5-star, but I'm gonna say 4-point stars, 7.8. 8-point matches, 7.5 matches down there NXT with Damian Priest, with a couple of people.
The crazy thing is, Dexter Loomis was on my list originally, but then I revised my thinking on some of my picks, and he actually didn't make it on my list. But I was really thinking about Dexter Loomis.
Dexter Loomis is a sleeper. He's a sleeper.
Gimmick. I mean, he's the Dexter Morgan of the WWE, of the wrestling.
Yeah.
But different gimmick. And I think that would mesh well with my pick of The Fiend, my pick of Braun Strowman, the Monster.
Right.
So, yeah, that's
I have to call him up. I think he's ready.
Good choice.
He looks polished in the ring. I'm
mad I left him off. I should have put him.
I might give him a couple of Dusty Rhodes Macho Man classes on some promo work, but he'll be all right.
But that's the thing about his character. He doesn't need promo work.
Yeah, he probably don't even need promo work.
Serial killer. He's Dexter Morgan of the wrestling world. He doesn't.
I would take that. I would take that. And if you're gonna take the Fiend, I could actually fit him into like a Fiend type.
That's your horror
character too. So that way I will build another Fiend. So and it will even out. So we could both have credible, and he could fit. And right now, the way the division is looking, the undercard division is looking, he could fit into any thing that's going on right now. He could fit in with Jeff Hardy and AJ and Sammy. He could fit in with all of them right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's my second
storyline with Jeff. You know how they try to always highlight Jeff's alcohol and addictions. They can make Dexter Loomis stalk him and want to put him out the WWE because of his past addictions and shit.
Right. And he's been and he puts on great matches. And even him with Jeff or AJ, they will put on fire matches. You know what I mean? Like they're mad if we give them like a good 15-minute or 20, the match will be 8 or better by far.
Yeah.
So that's my 4th pick. Where you going, brother?
So my number 4, low key, is always going to be one of my number 1s.
Mm-hmm.
When he got drafted back to SmackDown, when we got him the last time, he had just finished cutting the promo of his life on Talk Smack. Looking directly at the camera, completely shutting down Daniel Bryan. If you really loved wrestling, you would go to the indies. You'd go to the bingo halls. That was the best promo he's ever cut. We took him. He had an amazing run. He was holding down Raw, had Maurice on his side, had his goons, had a killer run. Went to SmackDown. People thought, hey, Miz is going to be a bigger star. He's going to hit that WWE title. We're going to get him versus Daniel Bryan. It never happened.
All right. I got to talk
what are you guys going to do? You guys put him back with John Morris. I'm talking about The Miz, if you haven't guessed by now.
Yeah, we're talking about The Miz.
But you're going to put him in another tag team. You're going to Jomo doesn't need someone to hold him up. He's talented. Miz is that super heel. He was at the top of his game. We need to get him back to that possible WWE contention. If not, that prestigious mid-card title, champion, something. He's been misused on SmackDown.
The SmackDown delegation would like to propose a trade on top of that.
What would be a trade?
You could take John Morrison with you.
For what?
For hold up. Curtis Alexander.
You know what? That's a deal because John Morrison was actually on my list as well. So that's a deal. You can have that one.
All right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take John Morrison since that's a trade.
And yeah, who are you going to add on with
That'll be
Curtis?
my next pick. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
All right.
So,
but yeah, I think
the Miz,
the Miz and Morrison need to get off of here. They're not doing really nothing. I'm not mad.
I would bring Morrison to Raw as well, which I was going to before you.
But break them up, man.
That's what I was gonna do. Morrison is his own person. If anything, when they come out to Raw, they end up feuding. They break up. They both end up in contendership situations. Boom. You know, they're friends in real life or whatever the case.
We all know that.
They don't even have to break up in a way that they have to attack each other. Maybe it's just friendly competition, respect competition. They move on or whatever the case may be. So, yeah,
it's like I don't want to. I didn't want to see John Morrison in a heel situation. Him coming back, like this is finally his first. He's cleaned the year finally, and it's like, yo, y'all been dragging him. Why y'all signed him for? The Miz was already on his own lane when he came over. There was no point in having John Morrison. The Miz again.
The thing is, Miz is a chameleon. You feel me? He can do it all. He can advertise for WWE. He can do the radio shows for WWE. He does the reality shows for WWE. He does the movies for WWE. He does Raw. He does SmackDown. He's been in every position. He's elevated people. He's elevated Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Yeah, so we gotta give the Miz is like, yo, he's at the barbecue VIP, man. But we just need to do something better with him. This oldest shit with Tucker and whatever, like they're not chasing no titles. They all chasing the Money in the Bank. What's Otis is going to do? Oh yeah, I might have another trade coming up later.
You remember right now?
Yeah, it just hit me. I might have another trade.
All right,
but, so you can have the Miz and Morrison on your what's that? Your fifth pick?
My number 5.
All right, my next pick is gonna get you mad. She has been impressing me recently. I think we need, like I said, I'm trying to rebuild on SmackDown the women's division. We need faces and we need heels. That's why I chose Shotzi. She's ready to be the face. Now we need to build a heel. Zelina Vega.
Oh.
I gotta take her away from over there. She don't have no business with Asuka right now. Nobody does right now. I'm not, like I said, I'm never doubting her in-ring ability. Y'all just don't have nobody for Asuka.
Yeah.
Y'all don't. And
Zelina is actually a great athlete. I think if anybody could bring out that talent side to the audience, is Asuka though.
I'll actually give you a trade for Zelina. You probably gonna hate it. And your delegation is probably going to turn it down.
What would be your trade for Zelina?
Lacey Evans.
Denied, brother. The Raw delegation is denied. In fact, since you didn't really pick the NXT picks, I'll tell you right now, I actually would send Lacey Evans to NXT.
Send her right back, yup.
Build her up.
Delegations agree.
Build her more proper. So let's both agree on sending Lacey Evans to NXT.
Let me write that down. Lacey Evans got to go back down to NXT for a little while.
I'll let you keep that pick. That was a good surprise pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna build her proper, and she's gonna be ready for either Sasha or Bayley. If you don't choose one of them.
Nah, I'll let you build her, then I'll take her next year.
All right, that's fair.
You know how Raw does. We let y'all build them, and then we take
and then y'all bring them back over. All right.
You know, that's what we do over here on Raw.
Yeah, anyway. So Zelina, come play with us on Friday. We got
So,
you, girl. You ain't her and Shotzi will actually be a fire beginning for both of them.
Yeah,
Her
what?
and Shotzi.
They should probably feud.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably
So
feud. Who's the
bring
best?
Shotzi up and then draft Zelina over, and that'd be the first one for both of them.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead. That's my
number
fifth pick.
6. My number
No,
6.
we on 5.
Pick.
We on 5.
No. You're the first one, right? I'm on 6.
Yeah. Nah, I'll go 5 and then you're 5.
I'm on 6, bro. I said the Fiend, Braun. Oh, you right. I skipped somebody.
Yep.
You absolutely right. So before you steal this one, I'm bringing him up. I feel like he's done it all in NXT.
He's done it all?
Done it all.
Oh, you bringing him up from NXT?
From
There's
NXT.
an NXT call-up? Okay.
He's got a historic reign. Nobody's touching his reign for a long time. Historic group has
exactly what you're talking about.
They've all had the tag team gold, the mid card, the top of the card. They've done it all. I want to see them split. I want to see them shine on their own. We just saw Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly in that group. I'm bringing
5-star fire match.
I'm bringing up Adam Cole, the leader of the Undisputed Era. The era's over. It's time for Adam Cole to be that top guy, that star he can be.
And you know what's crazy? I left him off of my list on purpose because I think he will be perfect on Raw. He will fit in anywhere you want to put him in. His ring psychology is excellent, genius.
My only worry is how the writers will book him on Raw because of his size. But Adam Cole has proved who he is on NXT. There's really nothing left for him to do.
There's nothing left.
So,
like, yo, he got to come to one of them, but he's better off going to Raw. Yo, if y'all watching this WWE,
not only that, he'll
put him over there.
He'll give you a classic match with anybody.
Anybody
on that roster. So, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I want to see him and Daniel Bryan. I hope you draft him because I ain't put him on my list. I want to see Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan go in.
You didn't put him on your list. I'll let you know another NXT was Daniel Bryan. I feel like
to go back down?
Go down to NXT.
Woo!
I see another Finn Balor situation with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan can be free. He can promo how he wants. He can probably give his character the touches that he wants. Is less fight with him. Not only that, he likes to be home with his wife. He got another kid, probably. Probably wants to, not probably. He has another kid.
He has another child. Yes, he has two babies.
I'm saying he probably wants to be
Congratulations, Daniel.
I think Daniel Bryan. Think about the classics we have. The first.
I gotta talk to my delegation. I don't know, bro.
well, Daniel Bryan, a whole bunch of people, on NXT. And not only that, it'll give a boost to NXT.
Right.
It'll bring more viewers.
You know what? That's the most important. It would.
If they want to compete with AEW, or if they move NXT to Tuesday eventually, if they want to bring in big time viewers, that'll be a shot.
That will be a one.
He
will be the one.
Shot in the arm,
absolutely. You know what? I agree with that. So it would be the one that they would need.
Daniel Bryan is a smaller stature guy. It fits the mold of a lot of the NXT guys, and I think he's one of those that loves to create, so he gets frustrated with creating once in a while. Even though recently with the nature organic.
You know what? I agree. I'm gonna put him on my list as going down. Daniel Bryan actually will be kind of good for NXT right now, and then he
as a third,
and he could help put five-star matches with the talent down there too. Like I wouldn't mind seeing him with Dream. I wouldn't mind seeing him with Kushida. I wouldn't mind seeing him with Kyle O'Reilly or even Bobby Fischer or any of them.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? Like
thinking. He can go
or Johnny. I want to see him with Johnny.
him against any Undisputed Era, you know,
will be
Karrion
fire.
Kross eventually, you know, all these guys. So yeah, that's why I said I'll
All
bring
right.
it down.
I'm not mad.
So who was
All
your
right.
last pick? That was number 5, right?
Zelina. So I'm up to my 6.
So
All right,
I
this
didn't say
woman.
my 6.
Yeah, you already named 5. We up to 6 now.
So my 6th pick is.
Nah, it's my turn.
Is it?
Yeah, Friday, man. We go first. We draft first.
Right. Go ahead. Oh, because we started talking about Daniel Bryan, so I got lost track. But go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, you said that you will want to see him go down.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at that. So far, the only ones we want to see go to NXT is Lacey and Daniel.
All
right. My 6th pick. This woman, another one that will give a shot in the arm.
No, you really was
to the
women's division, huh?
Yeah, I gotta rebuild it. We don't have nobody. I got to. Another one that will give a shot in the arm. And I wouldn't mind putting her right in the mix with the women's belt at all. The titles, the championship at all.
Now I'm curious.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, a call up, okay.
Call up from NXT. It's time.
Just do me a favor when you call up to your show, when you have her run down on someone in the ring.
I'm gonna make the time. I'm gonna fire the timekeeper that did that L that y'all all mad at for
No.
years.
You need to train Rhea Ripley on timing instead. Make sure that when she does a run out to save someone, that she doesn't do her full entrance. Okay, I will never live that down. Okay.
All right, no problem with that. But
that was a sideline pick. I actually didn't have Rhea Ripley on my list at all.
That's a promo. She's great on the mic. She's great in the ring. She's a big girl.
Rhea Ripley, we love you.
Yeah, we love you, Rick. But you know what I mean? Like, great promo. I wouldn't mind putting her right in the mix with Bayley. Like, whenever Bayley and Sasha finish their Money in the Bank, the Hell in the Cell match, that would be the woman that I would have surprise come out and beat the shit out of both of them. Ooh, like that, her.
Like I'm not picking sides.
Immediately, I'm right here. I'm right going because she won. Come on, she won that and she challenged. She already has top notch experience with Charlotte.
She's already done the NXT Women's Championship. Like,
yeah, she already dominated that division. It's time for her to come play on Friday, and I will put her right in the mix with either Bayley or Sasha. The conclusion of that feud, my opinion. That will be the next one for me. While I'm building up Zelina and Shotzi. I already got it. I already got it.
Nah, you thought about that one. That was good. That was a good choice. That was a sideline. I didn't expect Rhea Ripley, so that was good.
Go ahead. It's on you. Your 6th pick.
Number 6. I'm going with this guy. I feel like another guy went to SmackDown. We had him. He was clicking. He was on fire. Good promos, musical talents. I'm bringing up Elias. I'm bringing Elias back.
Where's Elias, man? Yeah, you know what? Why not? We gotta bring him back on
injured?
TV.
Like, I gotta ask this. I don't even know right now. Is he injured? Because I haven't seen Elias anywhere. This guy was
the last time we seen him was the Money in the Bank, I think, right? Last year or something.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time.
When Otis won it, like I think that was the last time we seen that.
I can't even remember the last time.
Yo, take him, put him back on TV. I ain't even mad at you, brother.
Yeah,
Elias is.
He reminds me so much of Randy Savage, and he has musical talent. He has actually charisma. Like he
could be annoying like the honky tonk man, but still get busy in the ring.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like he could be annoying like a honky tonk man.
I feel like he's.
And then he had one of the biggest. I heard when him and Kevin Owens, they always to this day, I always see bullshit on Twitter that people be like, "Yo, the biggest of this 10 years generation, the biggest reaction to a heel reaction ever that WWE caught in the last 10 years was when him and Kevin Owens was shooting at Seattle talking about, oh, y'all lost the Supersonics to Oklahoma, and that boo lasted like a good 10 years. They say that and when Roman Reigns came out and said, "This is my yard," those are the top 2 biggest boos in the last 10 years.
Yeah, so come on.
So we got to put him back on there, put him as a heel. Put him as a heel
Oh,
because
of course, Elias is amazing as a heel. A
you
heel
know what
that
I mean?
everybody loves to hate, you know?
Yeah, he's so I got a trade. I'll bring him back.
I
I'll bring him.
reminded you that
Yeah, I got a
Elias
trade
on
for
SmackDown.
him. Actually,
See?
you could take Baron Corbin for.
Hell no. Hell no. If anything, bring him down to NXT or get,
Yeah.
you know? Hell no. Good on Baron Corbin, bro. All the way good on Baron Corbin.
I'm keeping him, right?
Y'all couldn't save him? Nah. Shit. We
Yeah, but
sent
yeah,
people
that's a
to
great
SmackDown
pick.
to get built up, so we could take you. You couldn't build Baron?
That's a great pick. I ain't even mad at that.
Well,
Like, where my son Elias at, man? Come back, man. Put him on TV. All right, my next pick. I don't know what show he's on. I don't know what show he's on. We on the 7th.
Yeah.
Like now, he's doing double duty, just like your boy the Fiend stole it from me. He's originally been on Raw for the past year. And we need to bring him back, and I'll put him right back in with Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens.
That's a good pick.
Right after WrestleMania, he had that classic with Seth Rollins. He's just been a TV host. What is he, Ricky Lake? Like, you want to be Jerry Springer? He hasn't really. They finally putting him back into something, even though it's building with Aleister Black. But I feel like y'all waited too long. But on the flip side,
the thing is that Aleister Black thing came out of left field. That's one.
But it makes sense too, though.
You couldn't put him in the WWE title picture because they feel like, you know, we need a face versus a heel all the damn time. So him being a face, McIntyre being a face, it didn't make sense. But they didn't have him really doing much of anything.
So I'll bring him over
here and there, and yeah, I mean that's a good pick. Send him to SmackDown.
I'll bring him over.
Have him, I would have him directly with in the title picture.
I wouldn't mind putting him up in there too.
Well, he hasn't seen the world title since the Universal title. One of his best runs with Jericho.
I wouldn't mind putting him in there too. I was thinking more like Sami Zayn, or you know what I mean, or because I don't want to be he doesn't need to be mid-card anymore. He already proven himself multiple times. Great promo, great in-ring ability, all of that. So he's a veteran. Like, we could call him legitimately a veteran now. Yeah. He went through all the time. He held the NXT and both championships, I think, already. Both of them, right? Like, he's already a triple crown
title. He's had the United States title.
Yeah, like he's a triple crown. So
Universal title.
There's no time for him to be sitting around on the microphone every week. We you know what I mean? Like, we don't need to see that. It's time for him to get back going to hunt.
You know, the man cuts amazing promos, and he puts over people too. So, I mean, they did drop the ball with Kevin Owens bringing him back. Ever since they brought him back to Raw, they really have dropped the ball. So I that's a great pick. Take him.
All right.
You let him finish his feud with Aleister Black real quick, and then take him.
Yeah, and why not? I'll put him right because we don't have nobody challenging Roman. We got Jey Uso, a legitimate tag.
That's what SmackDown needed too, more than just as equally as women's roster. They need to build their heavyweight division because
we need a heavyweight division.
How many true contenders? I mean, you only have right now on the current state of SmackDown in real life, Big E, Sheamus, possibly.
That's why I will put Dexter Loomis. I will put Kevin Owens in that picture as well. And I got a couple more too to put in the mix of the heavyweight division. That's why I want to handle the women's first because I know we need like the tag team is fine right now. I'm not really too much worried about the tag team. We got enough tag teams because we still got the Usos, we still got the New Day, and we still got the Lucha House Party, and we still got
machinery.
Yeah, heavy machinery. You know what I'm saying? So the tag team division is not the greatest, but I'll take it. Compared to your tag division, I'll take it. Let's keep it real. But
Yeah.
But all we need to really restart rebuilding on, if
Now,
anybody in WWE is paying attention,
got tag teams, but they just don't know how to use them properly.
yeah. But the only thing, if anybody in SmackDown creative is watching, y'all need to build on SmackDown the women's division and the heavyweight division. Y'all don't have no heavyweights. Kevin Owens right in the mix. Dexter Loomis could be the surprise next thing for Roman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all killed the Fiend like 3 times, and he was the hottest thing y'all had for the last year. And y'all killed him. He lost to Goldberg in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm not even mad you take the Fiend. Like, get him out of here. Because y'all already ruined them 3-4 times.
Oos. You feel me? he was laying down for the greater good, Oos.
Now y'all want to build up a new story with him and Alexa? Like, nah, y'all took too long. Let's put somebody else.
That story is fire.
It's fire, but it eliminates from the heavyweight division. He was the champ. He was the only one we wanted to see as the holding the belt.
But right now, with Roman being so hot, and this story with Jay, even though we know Jay's not a legitimate heavyweight,
nah, I don't see him winning the belt either.
And when my mind went instantly, my fantasy booking in my head instantly thinks him versus Rock for the title of High Chief of the family. You know,
will come later, but that's gonna come later. But for right now, we need more people to challenge Roman. The Jay and Roman shit is gonna die eventually once his brother comes back from his injury. Let's keep it real. Yeah. And then they're gonna go right back into the tag team division. So you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
So
was your 7th?
So I need a couple of some people to Kevin Owens or Dexter Loomis right now is my 2. I'll even put Sheamus after he's done with whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
I took Big E, so he's done.
Yeah, so
hopefully that really happens though.
Yeah, all right. Your 7th pick.
My 7th pick is Candice LeRae.
Oh, call up?
What more can I say? She's been underused as hell in NXT, and that's crazy to hear from NXT.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Candice and Asuka match. I wouldn't mind it.
She's one of the best talents that they have in the women's division on NXT, and she loses every time.
All the big ones too. The big ones.
She's been there for years and has not been the NXT Women's Champion. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, like, I don't even have to go to a long tirade about it. It's over. She needs to get called up.
But it makes sense because y'all don't have nobody legitimately for Asuka. She will actually put legitimacy in the women's division for you right now. Y'all don't have nobody over there for Asuka.
Yeah.
At all. So and Candice, I don't even mind that call up. It's showtime. She's ready. Y'all didn't pull the trigger on her mad time. And she's better than a couple of my picks. She's better than Rhea. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
And I called up Rhea.
She's one of the best women on that roster. Like she's traveled the Indies. She knows her shit. Like I don't understand why she hasn't been utilized in a more substantial way. It's crazy.
Right. So
it blows my mind, honestly. Like
I'm not mad at that.
That was my number 7.
All right.
SmackDown, you up.
My number 8. Now, it doubles back down to what we were just talking about from my last pick. Aleister Black.
Oh, okay.
Now, I do want to continue the story, but like I said, I still want to build up my heavyweight division as well. They could continue their story at least to like the Rumble. Aleister Black wins the Rumble. And he challenges Roman as well. KO right now could fill in with the Roman after the Jey Uso shit. He could fill it until the Rumble. And I want to see Aleister Black win the Rumble. And then he wins it from Roman. I don't see I'm not gonna say
I'll
that.
give you a trade for Aleister Black.
You'll give me a trade?
A trade. So
let me talk to my delegation first. Yo, he wants to trade.
Yeah, you got to speak to your robot. All right. He's not around all the time, but you already got the advocate. So how about you take the beast, Brock Lesnar?
He's not in the company.
He's
not. I'm good. I'm good.
He's not in the company no more. Oh shit! Yeah, he's a free agent.
He let his contract die.
Oh
you
shit!
You better.
I guess I'm gonna have to eat that.
I'm not offering. Nah, I ain't paying him $50 million to bankrupt me and only do like 3 episodes.
I mean,
I'm not offering him a contract.
You on Fox? They got chicken.
Oh, I got a contract. I'm gonna offer later, but I'm not offering Brock a contract.
Nah,
you can keep that contract.
I totally forgot that he was a free agent. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to eat that pick then. Damn, lost Aleister Black to SmackDown. Shit.
In my
fantasy booking mine, I would have put him versus the Fiend.
But they already changed his character because I wouldn't want to see.
No. Aleister Black will be the only person who is unaffected by the Fiend. He knows his dark magic. He got the rituals on his vest and on his jackets. He knows the right dark.
That would make sense now.
Dark energy to.
All right, so I don't even. Damn, I can't think of a trade right now. Matter of fact, I think I got a trade. Nah, I don't got a trade. I don't. I don't got a trade. You good. You dead on.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't think. I couldn't think of anybody else on Raw that I would be willing to give up or would make sense for me to give up to SmackDown.
We're gonna have to call Shawn Michaels NXT for Johnny or something for Aleister.
You pick that back.
Yeah, that's my pick. He's another one. I want him to continue the feud on my show, and I want him to win the Rumble this year. And then, because one thing about it, if Kevin Owens don't win the title, depending on how the story goes, but right now they both in a good feud. I don't want to break it up either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's true. And
I don't want to break it up.
It's finally building. At first, for some people, that rivalry didn't actually make sense.
Right.
But it was because when Seth Rollins was doing his Messiah thing with his disciples, they were attacking Kevin Owens. Aleister Black was defending him. And when that happened to his eye, he never showed up. So it actually made perfect sense.
So I don't want to.
They've been actually doing pretty good in long-term storytelling recently. They've been pulling on old threads. So yeah, they stepping their game up in that part. Hats off to WWE for that.
Yeah, so that's my 8th pick.
That's your 8th pick.
And then after your 8th pick, we're gonna take a quick break.
All right. So my 8th pick. I know you didn't expect this man at all. Nobody. But this guy got the hardest chop in the entire business. All right? And you could quote me on that.
All right.
Bringing Walter up.
Woo!
Walter.
Yo, I wanted to grab him, but I didn't know if UK counted. I didn't.
Listen, I'll wait it out. I'll wait till he could get his little green card or open. I'll wait. Listen, Vince, we got to get a flight out for this.
Yeah, we got to do something for him. He's amazing.
Got to get a quarantine.
And Tyler Bates. Yo, Tyler Bates, another one that's ready from over. I'm glad they finally brought Tony Storm back over. You know what I mean? So, I got some talent over there in the UK. They need to start playing and bring them over.
Yeah, they do. And, there's a lot of women in the UK division that was filling out NXT too. So, could have filled out Raw and SmackDown. If
and I wouldn't mind seeing him with Keith Lee or even Braun Strowman, Walter. Like, that would be a good in the mix with
another big guy. Could go in the ring, hard hitting as hell. Like I said, the hardest chop in the game. You need to see it. If you have not seen Walter actually hit someone, you haven't seen him in the ring, this man is a fucking beast. So that's my number 8 pick.
He put on a classic against Tyler Bate. like this summer. I forgot what pay-per-view it was. Yo, go back and watch that. And that match was like a good 25 minutes, but he was also moving like Ricochet, like he was a luchador, and this guy is like Braun Strowman's size, and Tyler Bate was like, yo, it was a fire match. Making a bit, yo, Walters, he's ready for the big boys too, and you know what, on Raw will make a lot of sense. Even if he doesn't even do Raw, you could put him on Underground. He could be another one.
I would have put him on. Honestly, I think they might have finally canceled Underground. They mentioned it today, but they said they're not having it tonight. That's why Braun.
Yeah, there's 2 weeks they haven't showed it, but so I wouldn't mind seeing Walter pop up anywhere.
Unless a lot of them guys from, you know what? Who knows? Probably the Raw Underground is the reason there was COVID. They actually have a lot of people around that ring
with no masks on and nothing.
Mask on, and so that's a good thing.
But I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like Walter, he definitely ready. You could put him in the fucking Drew McIntyre
in the heavyweight division.
Anyway, yeah, immediately. Put him right in the middle.
He might not be champion right away, but he'll be champion.
I wouldn't mind seeing him win the Rumble in January. Like I wouldn't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he's definitely a talent that could definitely home.
So that's a quick steal, and because we haven't seen him either. Like there ain't no UK right now, and it's UK. So
UK's
they still going?
Yeah, they've been doing a couple of UK shows.
It's
on the network.
All right. So yeah, like that's a good pickup. I'm not even mad at that.
Obviously, they're over there, so they're not transferring talent.
They can't transfer. They can't travel over. Yo, come over, Walter. Why not? Come play with the big boys. You fit right in. All right, so we're gonna take a quick
break. We're gonna go to our sponsors real quick, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Yes, sir.
And we're back, and we're with our ninth. We're at our ninth.
We are 8. We are 8
of this draft.
Yeah, we are 8. All right. So my next pick.
No. We're at number 9.
We're at number 9.
My 8th pick was Volta.
Oh yeah, mine was Aleister Black. That was my 8th, right?
Yep, we're on the home stretch. So
all right. Like I said, I'm still rebuilding my women's division. I gotta save this woman, man. Y'all doing her dirty for no reason. She's a legend. She's a Hall of Famer, a future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer. She has the business in her blood. Grew up in.
No. Yeah.
And I gotta get her the fuck away from what they doing.
The last time they did her justice was on SmackDown. She won the SmackDown Women's Championship. So I can see here.
I gotta get her away from the bullshit that they're doing to her partner, Natalya Neidhart. Come over here and play with the big boys on Friday.
How about you take Lana for free?
For free?
Just so they can stop putting her through tables.
Not even a trade. That's part of the deal.
You can have her for free.
But she still might get thrown through a table over here too, yo. Like, I'm just like,
what? Putting Lana through tables is such good shit.
Selena might put her through a table because I
more tables.
All right, you know what? All right, I'll take both of them.
Yeah. Take the duo.
I'll take both of them because we do need a tag division over here too.
Don't even split them up. Facts.
I'll take both of them. But yeah, Natalya, come on, man. Like you're a legend. You're ready. I can put you in the legend.
I feel that too. She's definitely
like y'all doing her dirty over there, bro. Like,
underutilized. I've been saying that for years though. The thing is, I feel like Natty is too fucking nice in real life.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I be saying that too. Like, yo, Natty be just letting it go.
She's a sweetheart. She needs to go to the office. Vince, I'm a fucking Neidhart. I am the niece of Brett and Owen. I've given you years. All my family has come and
all they
gone
do
to
is
this
put her in
company,
shit
and I've been
stories,
here
yo.
she's been there ever since she joined. She has not left.
She needs a
She's
refresh
elevated.
and a heel run solo. She needs a
That's what
whole refresh. That's not
that's
even a
what
heel.
good.
I can't even call her a heel on SmackDown with the fucking promo she's doing with Lana right now. On Raw. I can't call it that. That's not a. She needs a proper mean bitch. I'm not playing. I will sharpshoot your ass right now.
She needs to say this whole time in reality she's been elevating people.
Yeah.
Her whole career she's been elevating people.
Enough
She
of
needs to
that.
tell them straight up, I'm no longer gonna be the stepping stone because we fucking created this. My family helped create this.
That would be the fire promo.
She needs to reclaim her fucking
She needs
birthright.
a whole restart.
Especially in an era with the women's division is looked forward to just as much as the men, sometimes better than the men's division, storyline and athletic wise. So
and all her matches is fire. Like you a great ring worker. Like what are you? But they put you in bullshit story after story after story after story. You let everybody beat y'all or beat you. Like nah, you need to turn. You need to turn. You need to turn. You need a whole restart, a whole different persona. Something.
I really believe that the problem
I would take
in
Lana.
Real life Natty is just too nice, and she doesn't bang on creative's door enough. If you watch Total Divas Ever, she goes
with the flow, bro.
Goes with the flow.
She loves everybody.
Tells her
she loves everybody.
Yeah, and she's like the heart of the women's division.
One time, me and my wife was watching Total Divas, and she said a great quote. She was like, "Yo, she's like the mother goose back. She's like the mother to all the girls back there. She's the mother. They all come to her. They all want to train with her.
You could probably say she's the Undertaker of the women's division without the prestige of the Undertaker.
Yeah, but everybody, all the women love her and respect her. She doesn't have no beef with none of them. She's always willing to go out her way to go help them train on a match or something. And they be the ones fucking up. They'll show up late or they want to do some bullshit. She's like, nah, I mean, like, you know what I mean? She's like their mother. She kicks all their asses. Yeah. Everybody go to Natalia. Yo, it's time for. She needs
It's sad, especially.
She needs a whole change.
Come on, bro. How many years does she have left in the business? Like, when are you gonna pull the trigger on her? Not only that, for Vince to always be so
Tyson Kidd, her husband, produces her matches. Like, come on.
For Vince to be a person that is so like gets a hard on for fucking legacies and names in wrestling, Ortons and people like that, that got
heritage in this business.
The Samoans and everybody who got family. You uplift everybody but the fucking Hearts.
Yeah.
Right now. Why is that? Because Brett didn't stay? Because Brett spit you in the face years ago? Like, the same thing you try to do to Dusty's kids? Come on, bro. It's time to uplift Natalia. It's time to get her
and she's a veteran. She been in the business like 10 years in WWE. She seen the girls come and go. All the girls love her,
bro.
Respect her, huh?
She's been there since like 2006, bro.
Yo, like, come on, it's time. It's time. She's
2008 probably, bro.
Is she a legend? We could call her a legend.
She's a legend.
She's a legend.
She's a woman.
She's a bona fide Hall of Famer, right?
Oh, for sure. For sure. She's won women's championship. She's been Divas champion. But they don't ever profile her, highlight her in the way that she needs to be. She's a Neidhart. She has the Hart family running through her blood. She grew up watching people in the fucking dungeon. Respect that legacy.
And so I'm gonna bring her over. I'm gonna treat her right. I'm gonna bring her over, treat her right. She's gonna change her. I'm gonna change her all up. All she's gonna have to do is walk in there, sharpshoot a bitch, and get out. It's gonna be like I'm gonna make everybody job to her or something like for the next 6 months.
Everybody.
Hell yeah! Like she gonna put a sharpshooter on everybody. She gonna be a whole different. I'm gonna tell her put the cats away and all this 2-paw shit. It's time to get serious, baby.
Really,
You know what I mean?
to
It's
put
time.
that
It's
legacy
not.
up.
It's time.
Drop the
But,
anvil on these bitches.
you know what I mean? Stop playing.
That needs to be. I don't know how she don't use that as a catchphrase. I'm gonna drop the anvil on you, bitch.
Yeah, like something. But yeah, that's my 9th pick, brother. What's yours?
All right, so
I got Natalia. I got to build my women's division.
my 9th pick, somebody who I feel like has also run his course on NXT. Somebody who I
Cola?
feel like could benefit from being on either show. Honestly, I think it's time that he moves on. It's not only that, I called up his wife, Candice Larae. Might as well bring Johnny Gargano up to Raw along with her. They can stay together in the business. Let them succeed together.
Right.
Like I said, he's done everything. He's been North American champion. He's been NXT champion. He's
tag team with Tommaso.
Champion. He's won every belt in NXT. He's had some of the best storylines in wrestling, period.
Word.
In NXT, some of the best rivalries in wrestling, period, with his ex-partner. So bring him up. Come to Raw.
I'm not even mad at that. He could fit in any division over there. USA title or the main title.
Yeah.
He could fit in any one of those. Johnny hopefully if they do do a mixed tag tournament like they did a couple years ago, Johnny and Candice be in it and they win it together type shit. Because that's what I really want to see.
That's a great idea.
I was thinking about that, like, yo, because that's the story they've been
pushing. What? They could have Montez Ford and his wife, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, remember they had Jay and Naomi.
So there's a couple combinations they could do that actually make sense if they do a mixed match challenge this year.
Yeah, like they should bring that back.
And Andrade, Zelina, and Alistair.
No. Zelina's coming over here. She's
mixed match challenge is
well, I do got both
whatever.
of them over here. But yeah, so I wouldn't mind that. But Johnny, you could put him in anywhere. You could put him up because you called up Adam Cole too. So you could put both of them in the mix of the heavyweight right now with Drew and Randy or whoever.
Yeah, not only that, I feel like Raw needs to be the place where they start showcasing people who are kind of like light heavyweights instead of pure heavyweights. Because let's be honest, the evolution of the superstar, almost every great wrestler right now is not a really super huge dude. They're slim, athletic build.
Right.
Fast.
Remember, we had Seth, we had Dean Ambrose win it, we had Daniel Bryan win it. Exactly. And those are the ones who really put the 5-star matches, not these big 300-pound diesel guys. You know what I mean? It's been them. It's been them who's putting on
if you really look at the direction that the big guys have been going the past couple of years, these guys are 5 moves of doom guys.
Yeah.
Hit big move, finisher. That's how they win.
Yeah, like when you put them when it be like a Shawn Michaels or a Johnny Size or a Daniel Bryan or Adam Cole or Seth Rollins, they give you fire matches. You know what I'm saying? They give you the one you're looking for. Even Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens is he's a little more huskier, but he moves in that ring.
You know what it is? Know what I'm saying? Vince doesn't realize that the era of the Titans
changed.
The era of the Titans is gone. Like, people are not on steroids. Not everyone is super amazing built and huge anymore. Like, he needs to showcase them on Raw. Raw's your flagship show. You need to shift to smaller guys actually being the top of the card because that's the build you have right now. You know, of course, you're going to have your dominant, big, heavyweight division guys too, but you need to start building the Adam Coles, the Johnny Garganos. So
and those are the ones who really put on the 5-star long matches that we want to see, especially for the belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't put 2 big guys in there and expect a 5-star. How many times we seen that? We don't see that at all. You gave the belt a long time ago in the 80s to Andre the Giant, and he couldn't barely even run the ropes. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan did only 5 moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Hogan was the ultimate showman, and that's where he made up for it. You know.
Okay, that mean, and he had the whole crowd, but that's what I'm saying. It's not that era no more.
He
It's
knew the
not that
art of
era.
selling, of drawing the crowd in. Like we make fun of Hogan. Well, people make fun of Hogan now, and people have reservations about Hogan personally of the controversy. But in the ring, as a wrestler, you have to give Hogan credit for the theatrics. He pulled people in,
Yeah.
facial expressions,
Yeah, he was like the
super
first one that
himself
really
up.
had great psychology and having the crowd
He
pump up
he
to him.
originated the 5 moves of doom, if you think about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So,
So, but that's what I'm saying. That's not that era no more.
it's
It's
not.
not that era. It's
So
this
they
the
need
era
to,
when with the wrestler who could actually put the 20-minute classic
they need to get
match that
ahead of
we
the
want to
curve,
see.
and they need to start showcasing these light heavyweights in a way that
And I wouldn't be
they're
mad if
believable as
Johnny.
heavyweight champions.
And you know what would be fire? I wouldn't be mad if Johnny and Candice joined Seth Rollins with the little story as the disciples right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That
mean,
would be
if
fire.
Seth is going to even have disciples coming out of tonight's Raw,
We don't know, but that would be a dope continuation of him being the Monday Night Messiah right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not even mad at that call up.
That was my 9th pick. SmackDown, the Robot, and your
Let me talk to my
delegates. You're up.
My next delegate is a call up from NXT. I'm right behind you, brother. This guy has been amazing. He reminds me of another Ricochet. He's not maybe as athletic,
Another Ricochet,
but he get busy, and he knows he knows how to talk. He knows how to promo.
Another Ricochet? That promo?
Isaiah Scott.
Oh, you swerved me on that one.
He's
literally swerved me on that one.
He's ready. He's ready. He just lost. It makes sense too. He just lost on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which
they
he
haven't
should have
really
won.
done much with him. They've been keeping him like,
So I think now he's fire in the ring. He got fire pro. He's mad funny. Actually, his promos is funny. I like him. He's entertaining. He could do a little bit of R-Truth, but he could get serious in the
honestly,
ring.
he probably would make more sense on a SmackDown. Honestly, they do. I don't know. SmackDown for some reason does characters better.
I want to see him versus Shorty G. I'm changing Shorty G's name back to Chad Gable. Unless you take him, I want to see him.
Now that you mentioned, because we're on our last pick for.
Yeah, I got one more.
We're on our last picks.
No. Yeah, but that's my 10th one. But I got one more call up.
Hold up,
I already did 5 NXTs. I mean 4.
Now that you mentioned Shorty G, I actually was gonna propose to send them back down to NXT. And
you know what?
And all that.
I'll write that down. I'm not even mad.
I don't feel like he makes sense on any show right now. That Shorty G, the fact that he accepted that damn gimmick. You're like an Olympic level wrestler, amateur style wrestler.
Yo, but he's fire. He's mad. I seen him live in the ring, and he is so talented. Like he reminds me of like a young Chris Benoit. The way he's so technical in his snap suplexes and shit like that. He is so technical. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got him.
It's one of those. One of those situations where WWE looks at a guy. Oh, you're short. Oh, let's make fun of that. It's stupid, bro. It's stupid. Then you look at across the battlefront, and you see AEW. They got a guy like Silva, who's one of the most hilarious aspects, but it's not because he's short.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. He's a good part of the group.
Just hilarious.
You know.
So
doesn't make sense.
But if I don't bring him down, I wouldn't mind seeing a Shorty G. I'm changing his name back to Chad Gable.
How you make good short jokes.
No, that shit is trash. Yeah. I'm changing his name back to Chad Gable or Gable or something versus Isaiah. I want to see Isaiah versus Gable. Like I always thought like that would be a 5-fire match, and it doesn't need no fucking no hardcore. It doesn't need no
Shorty G is an underrated guy. He got
super underrated.
He's
So
probably one of the best
that's why
wrestlers
I'm
on that
taking Swerve.
roster too.
I will bring Swerve up so I could build up Chad as well, because I would still need somebody under the undercard, and I think those two will put I would think of doing it like Cesaro and Sheamus a couple years ago, where they went like a best of 7 type shit, and then they become a tag or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would do it like just like that. So I would bring up Swerve to run with Chad Gable.
That's tough.
Specifically. So yeah, that's my 10th.
Scott Swerve. I like that pick. That was your number 10 to cap off picks for SmackDown for the night. So my last pick to cap off for Raw is Tommaso Ciampa. I feel like he's another one. He's done it all. He's been everything in NXT. I don't think he had the North American Championship though, but he's done it all pretty much. The other side of that Gargano feud, I feel like if worst case scenario, they'll be an amazing tag team, but they can be a part of that light heavyweight initiative that I would have on Raw. We need to showcase more guys with this body type and size,
right?
So that they can go. Tommaso and Gargano and Adam Cole, those are the 3 guys that I would stand behind to really create this kind of new generation of wrestler on WWE TV.
And it would make sense going over there with already the picks you have. I just don't want to see another feud again with him and Johnny.
No, I wouldn't
keep them separated. At least keep them separated.
If I was to put them together in any form, it would be a tag team run. It wouldn't be against each other, fighting against it. We've seen that. And that would be like a worst case scenario if we needed it on Raw. But like I said, Tommaso Ciampa, Gargano, and Adam Cole will lead the initiative of light heavyweights that can fight like heavyweights.
You know what would be dope? Because if I didn't snatch Aleister Black, I would have continued the story that was going on with all 3 of them and Nikki Cross with the who did it shit. Because remember, that shit never they randomly called up Ricochet and Aleister Black, if we remember, to do the tag team tournament thing. So they never was able.
I forgot about that story.
You feel me? They never really was able for him to get revenge on Johnny because of that.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll even give you Nikki Cross just to continue that story. You feel me?
That's actually a good
because once they started that little tag team Dusty Classic tag team tournament, they brung up Ricochet and Aleister. That's how they got brought up. If we don't forget that shit.
Okay,
they
so
never.
How about this? I gave you Lana for free.
I traded you. I give you Nikki Cross for Lana with Natty.
All right. So damn, that was a
good. If you're gonna finish the story, if you're gonna finish and you bring Nikki back to Psycho Nikki, man.
Let's come up.
I don't even like all this fucking happy shit she doing. She finally got a person. Nah, I want back Psycho Nikki.
I would bring Nikki Cross back to Crazy Psycho Nikki. That was the best version of her.
That was the fucking most entertaining, and she was funny in the ring.
See, I was hoping in real SmackDown TV in real life that Alexa Bliss, being around the Fiend, that he would help also bring Nikki back to Crazy, and we'll have a Crazy Alexa and Nikki tag team.
Yeah, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like whatever, but you could still finish the story with Tommaso and Johnny, and
right.
as well.
So that was my pick, Tommaso Ciampa. I definitely agree with that. So now, do you have any kind of loose trades or any trades in mind that you would throw in?
I got one more.
They do the supplemental draft, and more than likely we'll have another.
I got one more pick. In real life. I got one more pick. This is my bonus one. You could get a bonus one too.
Okay, bonus pick number 11. Perfect.
This person is a legend. This person is a GOAT.
A goat.
This person don't work on Raw. This person don't work on NXT. This person don't work in the Performance Center. This person does not work in the office. I'm offering, he's a free agent. I'm offering him a brand new contract and firing Michael Cole. Mauro Ranallo. Let's go.
Announce position.
I would even give you Corey Graves and offer a contract to Renee Young. So that's my 2 for my bonus.
You want to switch up commentary?
Let's get rid of Corey Graves or Michael Cole. I'm bringing Ranallo back.
You know what?
I'm trying. Listen, hold on. Let me explain. I'm trying, Brad Barry. I'm trying, but I don't know. It's not the accent. I get what you're saying. You don't have the passion like my son Ranallo had on NXT, man. Beth Phoenix is actually carrying it now, bro.
Beth Phoenix is good. She
she's sounding better than the other 2 right now. Like, she's the one who's like on Ranallo's position.
Yeah.
So shout out to Beth Phoenix, man. And I saw a tweet between her and Renee Young. And Renee Young was like, "Oh, you sound amazing tonight on the commentary and the pay-per-view." And she was like, "Thank you, coming from you. You the one who paved the way, blah, blah, blah." Like, they both shouted each other out on Twitter. But
if you switching your commentary team, I kind of want to switch my commentary team.
I want to get either Corey Graves or Michael Cole for commentary on SmackDown.
I'll take Corey Graves.
You'll take Corey Graves?
I'll take Corey
Graves. All right,
Graves.
so I'm going to sign Renee Young. I need Renee Young and Moralo.
I think Renee Young's going to AEW, so you could try that. You could try those. But I'd put Corey Graves and I'd keep Samoa Joe.
Yeah. I wanted, matter of fact, that's the trade. Michael Cole for Samoa.
Nah.
Him and Ronaldo.
I don't know, man.
Nah, I like
my delegation just spoke to me. The Funhouse puppets just spoke to me. They said
your delegates.
Nah,
your delegates said nah.
We can't.
All right. I'm bringing Ronaldo over, man. He's a free.
My 11th bonus pick.
Your 11th bonus. Any position too. Any position. Let's do that.
Any position. 11 bonus.
And beside the office shit, you can't be like, all right, I want to get Shane out of it. I want to get Vince out of it. No. We're not doing. All right, let's just stick to commentary. Change your commentary.
That's a simple pick. I'll bring Alexa Bliss back to Raw. Crazy Alexa, Crazy Nikki, Fiend. We finished that storyline with Alexa Bliss. I was want to see that continue.
It's gonna make sense.
So we bring her over. We don't have to have we could turn Nikki crazy for sure. We don't have to have them tag, but to help bolster our women's division, since you bolstered yours up a lot tonight. Alexa Bliss, my 11th pick.
You know what? Because I think she's already was gonna go. Like, I swear, I already think that they're gonna bring the Fiend back to Raw. They're not gonna put him in the title position. I already see that coming. They already, like I said, we buried him 3 times this year, and he's the hottest thing that's been going on.
Yeah.
Once they saw Roman started getting hot,
back on Raw.
They were like, all right, fuck this nigga. Like, that's that. You know what I mean? Like, once they saw it, finally Roman caught a spark. Everything is Roman. You know what I'm saying? So
Roman.
You might as well take it. You might as well take it.
Getting what we wanted from Roman. That's the shit.
That's the shit.
After all these
years,
the shit. What we want from Roman.
That's a fact.
So
you know what I mean? So you might as well take her and Nikki Cross. And
so I had some miscellaneous trades where I was like, I don't care. I just want them to be shifted. I want our truth off Raw.
I don't want him. Put him in NXT with that 24/7 shit.
Right, with the belt. He could take the belt too. We officially drafting the 24/7 belt to NXT. Uh,
Yeah.
we're gonna have. Well, they could make it fun because they all around Full Sail and shit. Titus O'Neil. You probably forgot he's on our roster. He can go.
I think he's on SmackDown. You could take him. He's on Raw.
He's on Raw. You ain't even know. You didn't even know.
I'll take Titus.
So
I'll take Titus.
you can
All
take
right.
Titus.
Me and my delegation like that one.
And I think Robert Stone needs to get off NXT. I think he needs to be on regular.
He's still building up Aaliyah, and I like his promo work. He's like a baby fucking Paul Heyman. He's coming into like his Paul Heyman stage. Give him some time, yo. Give him some time. Let him work Aaliyah. All right, I got one. I miscellaneous. This is off the top of my head too, y'all. Jinder Mahal.
Nah, you ain't gonna hinder the gender.
You can take him.
Yeah, he's on Raw.
You can take him.
He's on Raw. I think he needs to be showcased.
No, he's not. He's on SmackDown. He's still on. Yo, he just haven't been on TV.
He's on SmackDown? Oh, so then I'll take him.
I checked the roster earlier.
Oh, so I'll take Jinder Mahal. He can fight Drew McIntyre. The 3MB legacy
situation going on. Okay.
Yeah, 3MB versus 3MB.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you could take him.
Not only that, Drew could help elevate him again. I actually liked his
now because I did that for a lot of women. I got another one for you, and I think she needs to get away from this family feud bullshit as well. I wrote it down too. Naomi, go to Raw. She needs to get in the
Usos.
She's another one that and she's another one that I think that could be legitimate for Asuka. When she came out for the Rumble this year, she had one of the biggest pops besides Trish Stratus and them. You know what I'm saying? For this year, because we haven't seen her all last year, and we're not seeing her right now all summer. And I know she's over here on SmackDown. She will give a boost with Asuka, and they will put on fire matches. So I will give you Naomi.
Naomi is a good trade. They haven't really done much with on SmackDown. You're right, but my dream booking was always the Usos and Naomi team up, stable with the family. I see this tribe thing as something bigger. You know, like the possibilities with it.
Right.
Roman is the tribal chief, forces the Usos to be in a stable because they family, obviously, is deeper than just we're a group on TV. They're actually family. And you really go on the tribal religion or heritage or culture or whatever. So they will have to fall in line. You have the Usos, you have their wife, Naomi.
You really think it's gonna lead into a Roman?
You bring in Tamina. You bring in Nia Jax. I'll give you Nia Jax.
No, I don't want her.
But you bring Nia Jax. Tamina. This is my booking for real life TV. You bring Nia Jax to SmackDown. Right? You keep Shayna Baszler on Raw. When they lose the titles, they lose the tag team, right?
Because she's another one that's legitimate for Asuka.
The entire family's on SmackDown, running rampant on SmackDown behind Roman Reigns' legacy, right?
Right.
But his family members don't even like what's happening. They're just listening to the tribal chief. The Rock comes out, doesn't appreciate the way he's leading the family, says, I'm the real leader. My grandfather was the high chief. Peter Maivia is my blood right to be the tribal chief. WrestleMania. Roman versus Rock for the tribal chief position in the family. And that's how the Usos and everybody gets from under Roman's rule. Naomi
gets more edge. Are you going to give me Tamina and Nia?
Tamina is on SmackDown.
No, I think they together. There was a tag. too.
No,
for a
she was
little
on
while.
SmackDown the other night. She was talking to Jey Uso in the back.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So you gonna break up Shayna
I
and
think that was on his 24/7. Actually, I'm not sure what roster she's on, but she hasn't been on Raw.
so you're gonna give me Nia, break up Shayna and Nia.
They don't have to break up. They're tag team champions.
Yeah, no, but well, they could. All right, so
Once
she
they
could come
lose the
over.
tag team, they're not a tag team no more. That's it. They only was a tag team because of the belts.
All right, you know what? That actually could
That's a
work
great fantasy booking.
because you already said because I already see that it's gonna lead to a WrestleMania Rock match, low key. You know what I'm saying? Like we both already see that. We called it weeks ago.
That's why I
We
feel
already
like the
see.
draft. That's why I feel like the draft, most importantly, help shift these people to position those storylines. If you have the entire Samoan family on SmackDown with Roman, you could really turn that Roman story all the way up.
Yeah, because you got more time and you could do more
You
promos.
could turn it all the way up, and he could actually rule his family members on the show. He can really be the tribal chief, command the head of the table to his family.
But where does where does where does Naomi fit? Naomi just part of it because
Naomi's Jey Uso's wife.
I get
If
that.
you don't give her edge, at least you change her gimmick. She's dealing with them or whatever.
Naomi could be the one.
I don't like the glow gimmick. She could be
Naomi
the one trying to tell Jay.
If you think about it, yeah, exactly.
Trying to tell Jay to
Naomi could be
leave.
the one planting the seeds and everybody like, yo, this nigga.
Y'all gotta leave. Y'all gotta leave this dude.
She could be the one who planting the seeds.
And then she could be the one that helps get the Rock.
That's a fact. She
Naomi
actually
calls
could.
the Rock. Your cousins.
So I'm gonna keep her now.
Suffering over here.
So now I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep Naomi. That was the one I was ready to give away free. Because you need a women's division too. Like I said, you only got really for
we still got
Shayna.
Charlotte. Whenever she returns, we got Charlotte.
You got Charlotte and you got Shayna.
She returns, we got Becky. Whenever she returns.
Got Candice. And you got Candice.
I just drafted Candice.
And Naomi, that would be a good singles women division.
Naomi.
That's legitimate for Asuka. You feel me? Because you don't have nobody right now at all to go for Asuka. Y'all lost Kairi Sane. How y'all fuck that up?
They didn't lose Kairi Sane.
I know. She went on her own. I'm just talking shit.
But listen.
But that would make sense. But you making a lot of sense too. That would be a fire story.
Mm-hmm. But listen, we could.
And they got the time for it because they got 3 months to the Rumble. They could always work that shit in.
Listen, they got mad potential. We're drifting into fantasy booking, but with the draft, you can actually start thinking about those fantasy bookings and the repositionings on the rosters. I hope you guys enjoyed our draft for Kayfabe Avenue. We can do
we ain't know who we wanted, but that's what I would do, and that's what he would do. You know what I mean?
We actually did a little home run through the rosters a little bit, and made our little picks. Whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But EA.
But yeah, Moralo, you got a contract. Bring Moralo back.
EA, where can they find you, brother?
Yo, E.A at Twitter. I'm also in the Facebook group, Kayfabe Avenue. Come find us. Leave your hate mail. Leave your opinions, discussions. You want to all of that. Hit it all to me or AJ. We here.
So you can find me at Kayfabe_AJ on Instagram, as well as, like EA said, the Kayfabe Avenue group on Facebook. Follow us at Kayfabe Ave on the Twitter. Follow us at the Kayfabe Avenue YouTube, where you find all the live versions of our show. And like, share, subscribe, give us your comments, give us your feedback. We love all of it. If you love the podcast, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please go to our Anchor page where you can donate, subscribe to our podcast, and contribute to the show so we can provide you more content. That has been E.A.
Yeah.
I've been Kayfabe AJ. This has been Kayfabe Ave. Kenny, take us home.
Goodbye. Mwah. And good night, bad.